What up, people? How are you? It's good to talk to you again. Episode 4 of me talking at a camera and hoping that it sticks. So, thanks for joining. Episode 4 of me trying to inspire more than just the 7 people that I feel listen or don't. It's beautiful. I hope the wind isn't too much, but it's beautiful. And if you could see what I'm doing, if you could see what's around me, you might understand that this is it's an incredible world that we live in. So hi again, what's up? I'm Dylan. I'm sure you know if you've watched, any of them, but maybe you haven't. So I'm Dylan. It's good to meet you, good to speak to you, and today's topic. Today's topic is the fear of freedom. So it's a concept that basically we have so many options, so many different things to choose from, that we get so anxious and overwhelmed that we choose what our nearest example has shown us. The idea that because of so much information, because of this overload of information that we are taking in on a daily basis, we get so shell-shocked, in a sense, that we decide to either pick what is most normal, or we go the radical opposite and choose what is the most outlandish option that we can choose. It's a difficult way of living, to be honest. And I'm not speaking, maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I just mean, I feel sorry for a lot of people that have been raised in this idea that they have to make so much of their life and so much of their opportunities that they get scared and they go into a shell. This isn't me trying to be negative. I feel like I always come across as a little bit negative. Because this world, it's so wonderful, the opportunities that we do have. But I just want to sympathize with the people and understand that it's a scary thing to be a part of as well. It is scary to have so much, to do so much, to want so much, and to want it all at one time, and to be fed it all at one time. It's a harsh reality to know that there is so much in so little time. And I think that can kind of tie into the idea that we should be grateful for the world that we do have while we have it. You only get a certain number of sunsets. You only get a certain number of trees to look at, We are limited with what we can do in such a vast and beautiful world. And that's not to say that it's all doom and gloom, because it's definitely not. But I just suggest that you take it in and you appreciate it. I suggest that you take your time and you make the right decision for yourself. There's a beautiful world around you, one that you should take advantage of, but the pressure of taking advantage of it shouldn't hold you back from truly taking advantage of it, truly being a part of it, truly belonging in it. And I think that's a really hard hill to overcome, is to feel that you are a part of this world where there is so much expected from you in not only so little time, but so little confirmation, so little reassurance that you are going to experience your life to the fullest. And I see that a lot of people do they do decide to give up on that. They decide to give up on the idea that they can make their impact on this world. Because it is so overwhelming. And maybe that's, what's needed to keep this world afloat. is people who settle for that bare minimum, who choose a simple life. But I guess this is a call for all the people that you don't have to lead a simple life. And just because someone's told you one way of living does not mean that that is the permanent way of living. There is so much that's beautiful, so beautiful around you that you deserve to experience in full. There's so much just astronomical amount of possibilities. And yes, that is scary, but does that mean that you can't step up to that and be a part of that? That is, no, absolutely not. You are entitled just as much as anyone else is entitled to this world for what it is. Now, what way you want to make that work may be completely different from mine. But am I supposed to look down on you, tell you how to live, so that you get stuck in a shell and then end up just being a part of what's normal? No. A, that's not what I want. B, I think that you deserve better than that, because I would hope that I deserve better than that. I hope this is all connecting. I hope I'm not just repeating myself. I know I say that in most of these. I really want to make an impact. And to be honest, it's been a day. It has been a day. So not to be self-centered, but I think I'm also entitled to that. But I'm sure you understand. If you're listening this far, I'm sure that you understand. All I'm saying is that you've got a beautiful life. You've got a beautiful opportunity to make the most out of this beautiful life. And I know that that's scary, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. So if you are someone who needs that confirmation, if you are someone that needs someone to reassure you and tell you that you deserve to be a part of this world in your own unique way, not just the ways that people tell you to live in, then I'm here to tell you that this is what you deserve. You deserve the best from life. So take that for what it is, and take advantage of every single opportunity that you are given and gifted. Because when we wake up, it is a gift. When we wake up, there's enormous amounts of possibilities. And I know I'm repeating myself, but there is so much to this world that you can step up and take advantage of. So please don't shy away from your unique little nuances, from your individual little tiny masterpieces that are not only engaged in you physically, but we need to really dive a lot deeper than that and understand that you are some complex individual. You're a fucking... Sorry. I hope there's no kids watching. Not that anybody's watching right now. You're a meat ball on a flying rock in the universe. I love that quote. I don't know who said that, but I love that. And if you think that that is not probably the most scary, dangerous, and, I don't know, anxiety-ridden realization, you also need to realize that that is the most profound, the biggest blessing of, I don't even know what I'm saying, but this is incredible. If you don't think that there is some kind of divine ability that just spit you on this globe, what are you thinking about? So continue with that thought and continue to think, how can I make the most out of this life? Because this life, damn, it's so nice. I'm sitting here at a sunset. The sky is red. Have you ever seen the sky red before? Probably you have. But this is, I don't know, my 70,000th time, whatever. Let's just really overestimate. And this does not get any worse. Is that? No. It's not what I'm trying to say. Forgive me. I'm sorry. But this is just, it's something. It's something. And the simplicity in the fact that there is something. When you open your eyes every single morning, it's something that words cannot describe. How about that? I mean, just the opportunity that I have to spread a message, to speak words when some people can't. I think I always end up going back to this. There's some things that some people don't have anymore, and life is included in that. Some people don't have life anymore. So live yours. Live yours. Take responsibility for what you have in front of you, and don't just take responsibility for it. Seriously, take part in it. Because there's something so uniquely beautiful, not only about you, but about the fact that you are waking up in this world. Just please don't shy away. Please don't forget the gravity of the situation that you find yourself in. And that is that it is just so magnificent that you are in a situation. Like, don't let somebody tell you to work that 9 to 5, because that's the only way that they know of living. Don't let somebody tell you what way you should speak, think, or live, because you are alive, and nobody is able to take that away from you. And you know what? So are these birds. So are these bushes. So are the leaves. I mean, so is everything that's in that water. And if you don't really stop and take that all in and acknowledge that this was all made for you, it can get overwhelming. So I guess to just wrap it up, because I don't know if I've made a lot of sense so far. I hope I have. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of open roads and there's a lot of dead ends. But pick whatever you want and fail 1,000 times until you make it, because this world is yours for the taking. Don't forget about you in the process of living and loving. This world is for you. It was made for you. Take it. And be happy that you're a part of it. Thank you. Peace.